Hi everybody, it is Tuesday evening. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is a little frizzy. Um, I didn't think I was going to make any more videos this week. I was going to go to the post office on Friday, um, but my mom called today and wanted to go around doing some errands, so you know my P.O. box is in the next town. So we went to do some errands, and I I stopped to the P.O. box. I was like, well, I'm in town, so I might as well. I actually got a lot of friend mail. I was kind of surprised, overwhelmed. I want to thank everybody. Yeah, you guys are just too generous. Like I said, I love giving just as much as I like receiving. I know it's supposed to be, you know, whatever. But anyways. We did go to our church charity shop today. We stopped to the Dollar Tree. I didn't really get anything at the Dollar Tree, just one item. My mom was getting some stuff for my nephews for their Easter baskets. And she got, and I stopped to Michael's. So first I just want to do the hauls, and then I'll come back with the friend mail. We found this there. They're kind of cheap looking, but I was really surprised for $1. It's the Lord's Prayer. Now I lay me down to sleep. They had different colors. I showed them to my mom, so she got one for each of my little nephews for their Easter basket. And actually, the sound quality is really good. If you can hear this.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Your love be with me through the night, and wake me with the morning light. Amen.
So for $1, I mean, it's not, you know, like high quality or anything, but the recording is really good. And of course, I told my mom, it's like, aren't you gonna get me one? So she got me a little green one. I thought it was kind of cute. So, you know, I'll put that in my, well, it will be packed for now until, you know, I move. So, like all this other stuff. We stopped to Michael's, and because I wanted to get some more of these before they sold out, and I was surprised they were still there. So people must not be knowing they're $2. So I got 6 more. I think I got I think I got 2 separate designs and then 2 other designs. I had so much money, cash on me, and so I was trying to add this stuff up, like what I was getting, and I got up there and it was lower than I thought it would be. Actually today, because I looked back on my receipt yesterday and it wasn't that way yesterday, but today, these tubes, they're only $2. But today they were buy 2. I don't know if it's just for today or if it's going to be for, you know, a couple days. I have no idea. But it was buy 2, get 1 free. So these are only $2, and you get 1 free. So each one cost me $1.33. So I got 6 of them for friend mail. That's why I wanted to get some more of these, so I can just send a tube in friend mail or whatever, a full tube. So yeah, $1.33. I don't know who did the pricing, or if that's because Lisa's Halls found them too at hers, and she lives in a different state than me. So obviously it's a company thing, so it's not some mistake or whatever. So yeah, I looked at my receipt yesterday, and yesterday they weren't buy 2 get 1 free, so I was kind of surprised. And then while I was there, I picked up a couple more of those card kits. Look, I got so many receipts. They give you all these coupons too, and all these receipts in here. Oh my goodness, I'm all discombobulated. They're also doing there's too much paper in this bag. It's like there's all these receipts. Oh, that's right, because I went back, I grabbed a magazine, which I'll show you guys after. I don't know why I took that back out. That's not what I wanted to show you. I think it fell out. But I got, oh, this is what I was just going to show you. They're doing this Michael Bucks thing from the, I guess it's only 6 days, which kind of, you know, stinks. But it's from 4/8 to 4/14. For every $25 you spend, you get $5 back, or to use, you know, off on your purchase. which is okay. But I've been there so much that I probably won't get that, because you know how that is. You'll get the receipt or get a coupon for, you know, after you just spent $50 and stuff. So I found this, another one of those card sets, you know, the pop-up cards, whatever. This is a birthday one. And then I got another, actually this one's, this is a travel one. I haven't opened it yet to look at it. But these are still $2.99. I'm surprised these haven't been sold out, because they've had them. They must have been in the clearance for months. You know, I don't know why they don't go down in price. Usually clearance, if they don't sell it, you know, stuff will go down in price. Like they'll do it for the holiday stuff, but then they'll have like walls, you know, that one wall of clearance all the time. You know, nothing ever goes down on, even if it just sits there. So I don't understand that. And I wanted to show you a magazine I got. I usually don't look at the magazines. I forget they're there because, you know, you have to go around to get to the checkout. At least mine, they have the ropes or whatever, you go around it and stuff. And that's where the magazines and stuff are. And usually there's someone behind you, so I don't really look. And I was looking at this one. It says gifts worth 24 pounds, 24.99 pounds. This magazine was $17. They had a bunch of them, actually. I've gotten some from Anna Griffith. I bought it for HSN. I've gotten 2 where you get free stamps and stuff like that with it. Well, it wasn't free. And I think I paid like $25. I got like her winter one and then a spring one I think I got. So by the time I paid for that, I don't know if I paid shipping or if that was included. But this one was $17, and I'll show you why I got it. They had ones there with like knitting ones, like, you know, like with 6 little things of yarn and the needles and all that. I need to start looking at the magazines when I go there. I wish you could use your 50% off magazines and stuff. That would be nice. But I got this one. This is one of the Paper Crafter ones. I assume this is a UK because it said, you know, how much it is in pounds. But it's got you know, projects and stuff and papers you can print and or just use that. Some beautiful things, but I bought it because of the let me stick it up here so I don't lose it. I bought it because of these stamps. Not necessarily these ones, but these came with it. These are sentiments with love on your special day. Time to celebrate, it's your birthday just for you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Have a wonderful retirement. A little note to say thanks. Sending you kisses. A little baby girl, a little baby boy. Good luck. Thank you. Best wishes. All this stuff. I know there's a terrible glare from that. But I bought it because of this. I saw underneath. You guys know how much I love tea, and I love tea stuff, and I love, you know, like mason jars, just all that kind of stuff. But this is all like a tea theme, so I had to buy that. I actually went back and got it. It's got like the 3-tier tray, time for tea. There's like a cake on a stand, time for tea, with the little stamps for, you know, the time. There's a stack of cups, and there's a little jam jar, and just all this stuff. So there's the little teapot over here, and there's a stack of they had other magazines there. Next time I go back to Michael's, I'm gonna have to really look at those magazines, you know, the free stuff you get. With the Anna Griffith one I bought off HSN, you get, came with the videos too, so you could, you know, download paper and copy it yourself. I don't know if they ever do that in any of those magazines there. I've never really looked. If anybody's ever has bought like crafting magazines, like the paper crafts kind, let me know. If any of them ever include like a CD-ROM to, you know, do paper, you know, or whatever, cards, you know, that you can print yourself. Before we get into my church sale haul, I wanted to ask a few questions, if someone could leave some comments. I have, what is it called again? I forget. Roku. And, you know, they have the apps and stuff. And I have the channel Craft and Create on there. I'm wondering if anybody else has heard of that or has ever used it. I heard them talking about Americans last night and stuff like that. I don't want to call their number. I'm not sure how that works. I can probably get online and check it out. I'm not sure. But if anybody's ever used it, do they ship to America? Can we order? Is it, you know, if anybody's ever used it, if they can give me any information on it. Is it, would it be more expensive to get from there, or, you know, does it equal out, you know, with the shipping and stuff? I'm just wondering. And then I got a email earlier that looked interesting. I saved it. I didn't really look through it yet. It's called AliExpress. I don't know if anybody's ever used that or not, because I seen they had one price for like a dollhouse, because, you know, they obviously, you know, the computer tracks everything. But then it said for the U.S. it was $113. So I don't know if it's like a you know, 4-in-1 or something. If anybody's used that, if they can let me know. And I'm wondering about craft boxes. I've seen a couple people that have gotten, like, you know, they get the boxes for their dogs or whatever, you know, those monthly subscriptions. I was wondering if anybody knows about any like boxes, you know, for crafts. If you could let me know. Preferably, I like to get ones where the shipping's included already. I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, but it's just nice if it's just, you know, beforehand what it's going to be, and, you know, with all that stuff. Yeah, so it's just a few things I wanted to ask about if anybody's ever, you know, done any of that stuff or watched the channel or, you know, knows what AliExpress is. So yeah, I want to show you my stuff I got today at the church. Some of it I forgot what I got because I kept seeing all these little goodies. I actually found this white frame upstairs. It's the perfect color already. It's kind of distressed already. It was only $0.25. Usually I would look at this, you know, and be like, oh, there's no glass in it, there's no whatever, you know, or if there even was a glass and it was broken, you know, I wouldn't have picked it up. But you guys see these at Michael's, and then they have like the twine across, you know, or whatever, and I'm like, I saw that today, and I'm like, well, I can do that, because I keep looking at them at Michael's, and they're like $50. They usually have them up for, you know, the holidays. They'll have one for the holidays, or they got one now for, like, spring. They're all the same. I don't know why they seasonally, then they'll put them on clearance. But even on clearance, I think they're like $50, so even on clearance, they would still be like $25 or something. So yeah, I'm like, I can, you know, put ribbon across here or whatever. What do you guys think I should do? Should I just do, I'm probably going to use this one. I don't know if I'll do it now. I might do it now. When I get a chance, I might just put the ribbon across or whatever. Because with this one, it's smaller. It's probably a 12 by 18 maybe. So I might just do my paper clips people have made and sent me, and the smaller, well, even the larger, what do you call them? Clothespins. I'm just wondering, what do you guys think I should do? Should I do, oh my god, you just say the word and you can't remember. Well, you know, string, whatever. Should I do string across here? Or should I do ribbon? And if I do ribbon, should I do it just all in one kind of ribbon? Or should I do, you know, just different ones all the way down? Or should I do like a thick ribbon and then a, you know, a thinner ribbon and just rotate just those two? Give me some ideas. You know, what do you think I should do? Just, you know, the rope, whatever, or ribbon? And should I just do different ribbons or one ribbon? Or so yeah, for $0.25, it's the same thing. You know, we buy those little clothespins at the dollar store. So for now on, I'm gonna be like, I never looked at frames before like that. Like I said, if they didn't have glass, I'm like, oh, they're broken or whatever. So I didn't buy them. But now that I, you know, go to Michael's and I see that stuff and I'm getting into the crafty world, I'm like. And then I found these I got for $2. I thought these were really pretty. If these had been at Michael's, they probably would have been $50. Who knows? They could have been from Michael's for all I know. There's a sticker. It says it's from the Home Collection. I'm not sure who makes that, but I thought they look better in person than they do on camera. They got this big like tin flower with burlap. There's I just bought some of this too there. I can't remember what it's called now. Raffia. So I got there's a set of 2. So I'll pack those away till I move, but it's like, they're kind of big, well, not huge, but when you're moving, I'm like, well, but for that I couldn't pass them up. I only gave $2 for them. So so much stuff. And then I found these little tins. These are kind of vintage. It doesn't say a year, but then it said made in England, so I was kind of like, oh. These were only 50 cents. I got another one in another bag somewhere. I haven't taken the tags off yet, but I like the vintage holiday stuff. So I thought that was cute. Usually I don't really, I know some people will collect old cookie tins and whatever. I mean, if it's just like that, then I like to collect those, but I don't like to just, if it says biscuits, unless it's from 100 years ago, but if it's just like a biscuit tin from, 20 years ago, it's not the same. So yeah, I like that it's just decoration and doesn't say, and then I found this book. I was wondering what it was at first. I grabbed it, off the shelf. It was with other books and stuff. And I was like, oh, it's, like leather bound. I didn't know what it was. And then I opened it up and it's just, it's Borum and Pease quality guarantee. One good book deserves many others. It's just like a journal. There's a contents and a page. Again, it's just lined paper, all the numbers on the top. I don't know what I'll use it for. I have a lot of books, I try to read some now and get rid of them unless I really collect them. But there are some I do have that I haven't got the whole collection to. They're either older or, I found 1 or 2, then I'm like, oh, I really like this author or whatever. So, I try to find the other ones. So the ones I do have, I might start writing because I've seen someone else do that on here, where they had a list of all their books. That way if they went somewhere and, whatever. So I might have to do that. That way I have a place. Sometimes you'll write it down on a piece of paper and then you put it somewhere and it gets lost. And, so at least if it's in a book, especially a hardcover book. And then let's see in here. I got a lot of... Oh, there's some wrap stuff. I thought my mom would like this. I thought it was kind of cute. It's actually from McDonald's, so it's probably worth a couple dollars. I mean, I only paid $0.25. It's just a Garfield. I asked my mom if she wanted it. She's like, oh, just get it for yourself. She didn't want it because, usually she likes stuff like that. I didn't really need it. I'm like, well, for $0.25, I grabbed it anyways. I'm easy to get along with when things go my way. Maybe I'll send in a friend mail if I know there's someone that likes Garfield or, whatever. But for $0.25, it was cute. Let me see. I'm not even sure what's in some of these. So I forgot. Like I said, I just kept, Oh, this is my mom's. I'll have to put it on the table for her. It's a little bank she got. They put it in my bag. It's a little backpack. She paid $1 for it. It's cute. School money. I'll take this stuff out of my bag in a minute and put that aside for my mom. What am I doing? Oh, every time I get on here, I'm so discombobulated. So let me see what we got in here, because I don't know, like I said. Oh, these are hers too. I'm the one that collects salt and pepper shakers, but she saw these and she fell in love with them. She likes pigs. She collects little pigs. She found these little salt and pepper shakers. They're cute, aren't they? eventually she'll probably end up giving them to me, because that's how we are. We go buy this stuff, and then, you know, you get not tired of it, but, you know, you kind of clean out, because you can only buy so much without being hoarders. It says my craft table, but once I move, that will all be out of my room. It's just been there. Well, yeah, let me leave this in the bag for my mom, so. And the bank. So, now I'm not sure if all the rest is mine or not. We'll see. But yeah, once I get moved and stuff, you know, I'll have my own room set up again, you know, a craft room or whatever. But I saw this there. It was 50 cents. I don't know why I bought it. I do have some, like, old, I've never been married, of course. I mean, I might, you know, get married someday now that's legal. If I ever meet somebody. But I was never married to a woman, per se. But, I do have some, like, vintage wedding couples. I like little, what do you call them? Like, I have William and Kate when they got married, you know, like I have the, what are they called? The little, you know, the statues. Porcelain statues. But I found this there. It was 50 cents. It's vintage. It's probably from the 50s or the 60s. I didn't really need it, but I was like, oh, it's so cute, you know. I don't know what I'll do with it, but, you know, I might just go into my craft room on a shelf or something when I move, you know. There's 2 little rings there, but for 50 cents, I mean, that's cute. I think it is. So I gotta put that somewhere. I'll put it up here for now. I forgot about that. I don't want that to get damaged. I bought some raffia I saw there. This was only, actually I don't know what the price, I probably paid $0.25 for it, or whatever they charged me. But they kind of had this purple pink, maybe a violet, lavender, whatever. So I got that. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'm like, oh, I can maybe, you know, wrap it around a jar later, or whatever. I haven't really made a lot of sugar cookies or anything like that, but I found these. I thought this was cute. It's from Hallmark. I don't know if I'll keep them for myself. Maybe we'll put them in friend mail if I know someone makes sugar cookies. There's actually a recipe on the back. It's got a big, giant snowman. And then there's a separate heart right there. So for $0.25. And then I got some ribbon. This one is ABCs, which I think is cute. This one is double hearts. And this one is... This one says Happy Halloween. It's got the house, the cat, and it was hard to see. I found this pattern. They have a lot of patterns there, and I never really looked at them. I never really looked through them, but this one was sitting on top of the shelf where they keep their craft stuff, and I just bought it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because, you know, everybody loves Raggedy Ann and Andy. This is like a pattern to make a 15, a 26-inch, and a 36-inch doll. So, you know, it's got all the patterns. There's 3 different ones in there. So I paid 25 cents for that. I don't know what I'll do with it. If anybody has any suggestions, you know, I just thought it was cute. And then I found these. There's supposed to be 6 in here. They're embellishments, but there's only 4. There's 2 ladybugs, a dragonfly, and a butterfly. So I paid $0.25 for those. Thought those were cute. And then I got these little, these were 25 cents. These are the little miniature, you know, the box kind of, they were all in their spot. They're just Christmas, you know, the little ornaments. So I got those. I'm like, oh, those might be cute in friend mail that come to Christmas. I used to get those, and then I would have the little tree for them to go on, like the little Easter eggs too, but then sometimes they would get ruined and you throw it away, and then you have all these little things, and I never used them. But for $0.25, you know, for a brand new one, I was like, I'll get those. Like I said, now that I'm, you know, sending friend mail. Oh, there's another thing of my mom's. She used to collect the Pez dispensers. Here's 2 Easter ones. Put that in her bag too. I found this little bucket. This was $0.25. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you know, it's like, now that you guys got me hooked on crafts, I'm like, oh, I can paint it, or I can put a sticker on it, and I can, you know, put some beads in it, or paper clips, or whatever I'm working on, you know, on the table. I found a couple couple stamps. They were $1 each. I just grab them whether I can use them or somebody else. But these, I don't know if I'll use the dog one or not. I might. I don't really have any animals, but they're cute. This one's just a little snowman. They actually don't look like they've ever been used. They only had 2. I wish they would have had more, but... And then this one has a little dog paws. That's cute. I don't know if I'll keep this one for myself or put it in friend mail. Then I found this big... This is solid. It's like metal. You know, like the big paper clip. So when, you know, my craft room's going to be full, I'll put that up. I found these 2 little things at first. I didn't know what they were. They're just little ceramic. I thought they're cute because you guys know I love chickens and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, they're like ceramic. It's a little chicken, of course, and then there was an apple. I thought they were cute. I think I paid $1 for these. So I'll probably either hang them in my kitchen when I move or whatever. And I showed you guys I like the vintage, you know, Christmas rocking horses, or the little wooden, you know, stuff, the cheap ones from like the 70s. They actually had this one. It did have a missing ear on that side, on the rabbit, but I thought that was cute. I'm like, I never seen Easter ones. So on this side, you can't. The ear is there. So I got that for $1, even though the ear is missing there. So. But I collect the miniature ones, you know, the smaller ones, the Christmas ones they've had, you know. And then I found these for $1. These are just little bouquets of flowers, you know, that you could sew on a dress or use in embellishments or whatever. And then I found these big clips. I don't know what, I paid 50 cents. I got a yellow one and a white, and I don't know what I can do with them. I'm like, maybe I can... where is it? Not the beads, but, you know, there's the other ones. Maybe I could put those on there and then put a flower like you guys would do with a, with the tags. I'm not sure, and decorate them, maybe send them in friend mail. Speaking of tags, does anybody know where, if there's a program online or a free, I have to look, I haven't looked yet, I was thinking about it last night, because I see some of these tags you guys make and they're beautiful, but I'm like, I want mine to be, you know, to look like an actual tag, you know, to be perfect, not have me cut it out, then one side's wonky. I was just wondering if anybody knows of any free sites where there you can, there's a, what do you call it, a pattern, you know, that you can just print out on cardstock from your printer or whatever. If you could let me know. Oh my goodness, I still got 3 little bags of stuff here. I didn't realize I got that much. Okay, some of these are just, I'll put these away. They had some free magazines. I love the Smithsonian, so I got their magazines and a couple Reader's Digest they had for free. Here is the other little tin I got for 50 cents. And then I found this. This was only $1. It's a little Easter puzzle. You can tell this is old, probably from the, I'm not sure, maybe the 70s, I'm not sure. I don't think the 60s, but you never know. I don't know if I'll open it. I might just hang it when I move in my craft room or put it on a shelf or something. I don't know. But remember doing these, you would just move the tiles around. So I paid $1 for that. I thought it was cute. And their little Easter section, and they had their Easter stuff on sale for half off. So let's see, we're almost done. I know we're at half an hour. I have so many questions. I don't know where I end up moving. You know, sometimes they don't have the towel holders, and I don't like the ones that you just put on your shelf or on your because I have a built-in one here for paper towels. I try not to use paper towels. You know, I try to recycle as much, but you know, it's like I do use them when I have to for certain things. So I found this for $1. It's a sturdy one. It's a good, you know, hard plastic. So I found that for $1 because I'm not going to take the one here. It was left here. And even if I put one up at another house that I moved, I don't take it out. You know, I just leave it there. So I found that for $1. And then I found this. I'm like, oh, that might be cute for the craft room. you know, I don't, to hang some, whether it's ribbons or whatever on, I'm not sure, but, you know, it's, you know, one of those cup things. I mean, I might use it in my kitchen, but it's kind of, I don't know, we'll see. And then there's one other wrap thing. Oh yeah, I found this. I used to collect Pyrex, and then I got rid of a lot of it because it was taking up too much space, and I didn't really use it. But I found this cup. It was a quarter. Just a, you know, Pyrex cup, so I grabbed that, and it reminds me of like the Pyrex my grandpa used to use. He used to have a white cup like that. And we have one more bag, and we're already at 30 minutes. I saw this. I don't know why I bought it. I thought it was kind of cute. I might put it in friend mail. To who? I have no idea. This was $1. This is from House of Lloyd. From 1998. I'm not sure who the House of Lloyd is, but I thought it was kind of cute. It's a summer angel. She's got a little halo there, but she's got her little bathing suit on and a little floaty. She's got ribbon in her hair. She's got the little flippers. I don't know. She hangs up. I just thought it was cute, kind of funny. I don't know if I'll hang it. I would probably put it in my house room. I don't know. Or my house room. My craft room when I move. I'm still looking for that 2-bedroom, so that's what I want. I don't want a 1-bedroom. You know, that's what I used to have, but now that I've got all this stuff to craft and stuff, I want, you know, separate space. So, then I found this little bucket. Someone had actually, it goes against the wall. I'm like, I don't know if I'll do a floral thing, or maybe I'll just use it in the craft room too as storage. Someone had put some, you can see, it looks good. They actually glued just some green beads on there, so for a quarter, and it lays flat. Then I forgot I bought these. I got these 2 books. These are just a taste of home. You know, they're the big ones you buy in the supermarket. This one's Meals in Minutes, recipe cards, and then freezer meals. So I'm gonna look through those later. And then I got 1 book. I actually got 3 in their outside section. They have a free section, but I saw this one. I didn't even read what it was about. It just says an Irish Christmas, or an Irish country Christmas. And you guys know I love Ireland, so if I can read about it and stuff. This is I forgot what I was going to say. Isn't that terrible? I lost my train of thought. But anyways, this came from a library in Missouri. M.O., that's Missouri, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know how it got up to New York. Unless somebody moved up here and, you know. Because it was withdrawn from the library in 2012. So it's not like someone forgot to bring it back. So it was one that they... There's actually a picture in here. I won't show it, but I'll bring it back to the church because they have a bulletin board. You know, people leave pictures in books or just, you know, accidentally or whatever. They try to get it back to them. They'll leave it on the bulletin board. I've seen people there. I never understood that will have like picture albums. I don't know if they're the last in their family, and you know, and people just go in the state or whoever and just donates all their stuff. Or, you know, how that happens. But, yeah, you'll find picture books there. You'll find frames with a picture still in them. Maybe, you know, it's a divorced couple. She or he just wants to get rid of the pictures, you know, with their spouse in them, even though their kids are in them too. I have no idea. But that always just mystifies me. Just like with exes and stuff. I never got rid... I'm not one of those people that will go and burn pictures or rip them up or tear the ex out. It's like that was part of my history. Unless, you know, it was someone violent, you know, or that hurt you or something like that, you know, then I understand. But knock on wood, you know, whenever I've had a breakup, it's been pretty amicable. You know, you just grew apart or whatever, so that's been good. But yeah, I understand if, you know, there's been violence or something, then yeah, burn them. But yeah, for me, it's like, you know, there's still memories, even if you're not with the person anymore. So, but yeah, that's always mystifying me to see, you know, that. But anyways, I'll come back in just a little bit to show you my friend mail. If you like my video, please subscribe, leave a comment. and leave a thumbs up.